Hey everyone, welcome back to the Emerald Wilds. I'm AptBobcat, and today we're finishing our journey through the Fermanagh Forest with one of our biggest habitats we've built so far, containing 3 native species to Northern Ireland. So let's jump straight in and take a look at the final chapter of this beautiful area. In our last episode, we built a gorgeous Lough Erne wetlands area just at the side of our Fermanagh Forests for our gorgeous Eurasian beavers, which I'm very, very chuffed about. It's always nice to rewild animals, isn't it? Look at you. So yes, to start off this episode, as always, I would like to get some naming done. So if I just get up the name suggestions here quickly, and we have... I really like this one. So we've got Chi. Very on the nose, but I like it. Oh, there's no... There we go. We have Chi. And if we go into our other female, there she is. You are going to be called... Oh, I'm stuck actually between these two. I think I'm going to go with Chipper. I think you look chipper. Oh, yeah. Like we were grumpy, actually. But it's okay. We'll pretend you look chipper. Ivan, you are going to be called Bruce. And finally, Jaron, you are going to be called... Fix It Felix. Which is so good. And you are all looking very happy, aren't you? So I think we got higher amounts of litter. Yes, I know. I did add bins in, so hopefully that'll go away soon. And we got some research finished, which is always great. Timberwolves are up, palace cats are up. That's great. So we close that for now. Close that. We also have going to Sue. Oh, pause it. Pause it. Oh, big news, everyone. We have a baby wombat. Oh! Look at that gorgeous little Babino. Oh, he's so cute. Or she's so cute. Oh my goodness, look at the wee feet. Oh, that's actually adorable. I'm so pleased. Oh, you're just precious. Oh my goodness, straight in for a swim. Oh, that is the cutest wee face. These are definitely my favorite, 100%. Let's see here. Let's check out on you, see what you're like. So, juvenile, 0 years. Your age of maturity, what is that? I go in here. You should mature at 2 years. So in 2 years' time, we will unfortunately have to release you to the wild. Little Adelaide. But that's okay, because you'll have a great life in the wild, and you'll meet a lovely, lovely man. You'll have your own babinos. Oh, more research is completed. Oh, that's almost done. Happy days. Yes, we also, just go in here, staff, we have another first-time commenter, which I'm really chuffed about. And as most of you know, I like to rename people after my commenters. So you are now officially going to be known as Emerson Boo. So thank you so much, Emerson Boo, for joining my channel. I really appreciate it. So yes, now that we've got that amazing news out of the way, let's pause it here quickly. So in this episode, we are going to finish off our Fermanagh Forest. I'm going to completely wilding. I'm going to add lots of wilding in, so lots of bushes and different trees, and just really bring this into a foresty area. But before I do any of that, I need to get in our final habitat of this area, which is going to go roughly here. Yes, about there. And yes, this will be a massive habitat because it is actually going to contain 3 separate animals. But before I even get to that, I am going to connect our reservoir via a waterfall that will then follow a nice little river lake thingy down here, which will come into our beavers. And I might actually add another dam, as if they've tried to block it off, which will then pour into our final habitat. So I'm going to do that first, and then I can reveal what's actually going into it. So I shall see you all soon. Okay, so I got a bit carried away and ended up basically creating the entire habitat area that I was hoping for. But yes, as you can see, I've sort of tried to recreate it as if it is all coming from the reservoir itself, from the Giant Glen, the entire way down. This section here, I'm hoping to actually turn into its own section at some point. Oh, some of our P files have just matured, so I'll have to release some of those to the wild. That then comes into our beavers, which then travels on down here, then through here, and into our final enclosure. So, without further ado, inside of this habitat, we are going to add 3 native animals into our Northern Ireland inspired zoo. So we are going to start with the European fallow deer, which are absolutely adorable, and I love their wee spots. And you do see them about the place as well in Northern Ireland, so it's always nice to add them back in. But that's not the only ones that we are adding in. We will also be adding in, if we go to interspecies enrichment, we will also be adding in the mute swan and the red deer. So if we go into, let's say the red deer first of all, let's see how many we can get. So 1 male and 8 females, and yes, do flee. That's why I have not done a walk-in. They need to be 4 years, and they can live till 27. So that's the red deer. So it might be worth getting them first then. 1 male, 8 females. So let's see. And we have 1 female. Great. Well, we can get her anyway in the meantime. Just so we might as well collect them, because if they're going to be difficult to find. European fallow deer. Use 1 male up to 15 females. Again, 4 years and deaf, and they live till they're 15 and 18. Oh, the females live longer. That's strange, but it's cool. And mature males related to the alpha become outsiders. Yes, that's okay. We can release all the boys that come in. Okay, good. There's more of these guys. So I say we just try and get as many as we can. So that's 1, 2. He's actually quite cheap. I might just get him for the sake of having a meal. So that's our meal. 3, 4. And is that all we've got for you guys? Yep. And if I just go back in here and check, so they need at least 3, and we have 4, I believe, in total, or even 5 maybe. I lost count. So they will do for now, which is great. And then if we go back into our interspecies again and hit the mute swan, and they can live in 25 males, up to 25 males, up to 25 females, and it's 2 to 50 because they like to obviously pair off. So if we just try and get an even number of males and females, then we can add them in. Their sex maturity 3 years, and they live till they're 30. That's crazy. And they can have 3 to 5. So yeah, I'd say we try and collect these if we can. And there isn't any currently, but that's okay. So we will start with our fallow deer then, since they are obviously the most common. So we will get them in first, and we can start recreating this, and I can tell you a little bit about the fallow deer, and then I can add each one in one at a time and tell you a bit more and more and more. But yes, I wanted to have a nice wee hidden entrance, which I'll cover in trees and different things so the guests can't actually see. And I've also hidden this path here so they can't even see where there is a way in. So yeah, I'm going to fast forward then until they are sorted, and I shall see you all in a second. Okay, so here come our European fallow deer, which I'm excited about. I also managed to get some extra red deer and swans as well. Oh, hello. Oh, they're so pretty. Come on in, guys. Come on. So let's just first of all check if they can escape, which I'm assuming they probably can, but we will work on that in a second. So they can get up there, which is fine. I wanted them to be able to get up there. I just don't want them to be able to get down. So that needs lowered. If I just pause it here quickly. That needs lowered. This needs brought up a bit. I don't mind them going up here, you see, because I think it'd be nice for the guests to be able to see them walking around up there. And then over here, I think... What's that one? They can just walk out? I'm a bit confused how they can just walk out there. maybe they can like jump to there and then just walk out. So maybe just raise that slightly, put some rocks here and lower that. And that should be enough to fix that. But yeah, so I'm going to tear into that now, and I will tell you a little bit about the European fallow deer, and then we will come back and we can introduce our next species. So I'll see you all in a tick. The fallow deer is one of the oldest and most recognisable deer species in Ireland's woodlands and meadows. With their distinctive spotted coats and elegant, sweeping antlers, fallow deer prefer open glades and forest edges, places where sunlight breaks through the trees and long grasses offer both food and safety. They live in small herds, often changing groups throughout the year, and they're incredibly adaptable. You'll find them grazing on grasses and leaves, browsing on low branches, and even foraging for acorns in the autumn months. In Ireland, fallow deer have been part of the landscape for hundreds of years, shaping the way young forests grow. Their grazing helps maintain natural clearings, creates habitats that benefit birds, insects, and wildflowers. And in old Irish stories, fallow deer were often described as gentle messengers of the forest, creatures that appeared at the edge of the trees as quiet reminders of peace, patience, and the presence of nature. Here, in this meadow, their calm movement brings a soft rhythm to the landscape, completing the balance at the heart of Fermanagh Forest. Okay, so I managed to get all that done, and if you go here and you look at the heat maps, they can't get out, but Callum, this deer, decided that that was irrelevant to him and decided that he wanted out, or she wanted out, sorry. So I'm a bit confused, to be honest with you, what happened there, but sure, we will emergency capture Callum, and hopefully Callum gets put back in as quickly as possible. And if you guys could just all head back, he's no reason to be over here. I know Callum's out and it's very exciting, but he shouldn't be. Oh, goodness me. Yeah, just double checking one last time. They definitely can't get out. So let's have a quick wee nosy at them. Oh, some of our animals are hungry. I just... Oh, a vet. Not a vet, a keeper, preferably. Have you matured yet? The babies? Because I do think you need... Yes, they have. I actually need to get... Oh, no, these are our badgers. Oh, no, we don't have to get them sorted. What was that second? What is going on? Aurora, these are also the badgers. There's been no babies yet, so... You just need extra enrichment. I thought we had enough enrichment. Oh, no, we had no food. That's correct. We were waiting to hold off until we got the research done. So let's stick some of that in. So here's a nice little food ball. Yes, you can play with that. Oh, there you go. See, there's already a keeper in there, guys. If you just wait 2 seconds, you'll be fed, I promise. Another one here. And that is more than enough. And let me just unpause. That is I'm happy. So, yes, if I just go... There's so many things, goodness. Okay, they're all hungry. They're being sorted. Callum has low welfare, probably because Callum escaped. So if we could dismiss that. Habitat has no keepers. Yes, I'll add that into the staff zone. Vet research. Goodness, there's so many things happened there. Oh, the palace cat is done. That's brilliant. So if we scroll down here, next then is the badgers, I believe. No, the skunk. So Frankenstein, if you can do the skunks, that would be brilliant. And I also think we have an award. Yes, breed exhibit animals. That is great. Happy days. Okay, so everything's good, and I believe Callum is getting delivered right now. Hello, Callum. Please don't escape again. So funny. I don't even know how you got out, but you did. But yeah, this place is massive. It's 21,000 square meters and they only need 675. So yes, they are definitely doing well. Before I do up their actual habitat though, in terms of what they like, I'm going to add in our next animal then. So back to our animal trading. If we go to here, let's get our red deer in next. Yep, red deer, and our big meal. And we'll send them to quarantine. And then once they come in, I can tell you a little bit about them. And then last but not least, we will add in our mute swans. So I'll see you all in a second. Okay, so here come our red deer, which I'm very excited about. I can't wait to see the meal because he's going to be massive. Oh, hello. Hello, friend. Welcome to your new life. let's just check. You have more than enough space. Yep, you're good. You just need enrichment. That's good though. We knew that already. Just need to double check as well. You can't escape. Last thing we need is another escape artist. Nope, they are good as well, which means that the swans definitely can't escape. Morning, guys. Welcome to your new home. Oh, look at you digging already. You trying to escape? Oh no, you just thought you done. You ain't bothered. Oh, where are you going? Okay. Oh goodness, just got trampled by our red deer. Oh my goodness, the camera and everything's broke. Give me a second to sort this. What did that deer do to me? There we go. Gosh, that was aggressive. Mark the red deer. That was very aggressive. And I don't know if you can get out. I don't think you can. I know you're slightly bigger than the females. No, you're good. Okie dokies. So I am going to now officially do up their habitat, and I will tell you a little bit about these gorgeous red deers, and then I will see you all for our last addition to this habitat, which I'm very excited about. So I shall see you all soon, and I hope you enjoy the story time. Standing taller and heavier than any other native deer in Ireland, the red deer is a true icon of the country's wild places. Red deer are powerful, majestic animals, the stags growing a new set of antlers every year, each more impressive than the last. During the autumn rut, the forest echoes with their deep, resonant calls as stags challenge one another for dominance. They prefer wide open spaces and upland meadows where they can graze freely, but they also use the shelter of the trees for resting, especially during colder months. Their diet is simple but varied: grasses, heather, leaves, and the occasional young shoot. Red deer are one of Ireland's oldest native mammals, surviving thousands of years of climate change, habitat shifts, and human activity. They've shaped the ecology of the land for centuries, influencing how forests spread and how vegetation grows. Folklore often placed the red deer as guardians of the high places, symbols of strength, leadership, and endurance. Some old tales describe stags appearing out of the mist, standing silently as protectors of the mountains and valleys. In this shared habitat, the red deer bring a sense of scale and grandeur, the true monarchs of the meadow. Okay, so I think that's definitely looking a lot more foresty edge. And last but not least then, let's get in our final animal. And before I do that, actually, I'm just going to see if I can get a couple more. Yep. One. We can indeed. So let's get you. Let's get you. Get you. Let's get you. How many do we have? So one female, two female. Sort by species, that'll be easy. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 males and 1, 2, 3, 4 females. Perfect. And then they can pair off and have lots of new babies, and that'll be great for our lovely addition to the zoo. So once again, I will get these guys, oh, not into the alpacas. I will get these guys into their enclosure, and then I'll see you momentarily as we release them in. Hopefully they like this, and then I will do up the final part of this whole habitat, bringing in some hard shelter and enrichment and different things. And while I'm doing that, I will tell you about the swans, of course. But for now, let's get our gorgeous swans in. So I shall see you all soon. Okay, so I believe this is our swan, but we're having a bit of issues, as you can maybe hear from the alarms. Our deers are all escaping, but I wanted to see these before I sort that out. Hello guys, welcome to your new home. Oh goodness me, I'm sorry, we don't have much time to spend with you, unfortunately. We have escape artists everywhere. So I'm a wee bit unsure why they keep jumping out, to be honest with you. Like, I've added extra rocks, I'm really trying my best, and whenever I go into the heat map here, they don't seem to be able to get out. So I'm just so confused as how they're all doing this. Maybe it's just a glitch and they will fix themselves. I don't know, but we're going to have to wait and see. But yes, let's go back to our little gorgeous... Look at him just walking off. Oh, sorry, her. Look at her. Hello, where are you going? You fell off already with these deers. Trust me, so am I. Sorry, you have to live with this. So, terrain. You don't like the long grass. We can sort that easy enough. Just add in some more short grass for you, because they also like short grass. And then just some hard shelter. And you know what, guys? This wee area you're in, it might be nice to build some sort of a little hut. So I'm going to do that now, and I'm going to tell you all a little bit about the mute swans. So I shall see you all soon, and hopefully in the meantime, no more deers manage to escape. See you soon. The mute swan is one of Northern Ireland's most graceful and familiar birds, known for their bright white feathers and striking orange bills. Swans glide across the water with almost perfect silence, giving them their name. Mute swans are strongly tied to the lakes and rivers of Fermanagh, especially the winding channels of Lough Erne. They feed on aquatic plants beneath the water's surface, using their long necks to reach vegetation other birds can't. Swans are also famous for their strong bonds. Many form partnerships that last for years, returning to the same nesting spot each season. When raising cygnets, both parents work together, guarding the nest, guiding their young, and teaching them to swim. In Irish tradition, swans often symbolise transformation and loyalty. Some stories told of families or lovers turning into swans, bound together forever as they travelled the country's lakes. Here, beside the meadow, the swans bring a sense of calm to the water. Their smooth movement reflects the stillness and serenity of Fermanagh's real wetlands, completing the harmony of this shared landscape. This habitat is inspired by the real landscapes found around Castle Caldwell Forest Park and the island-dotted shores of Lough Erne, where gentle hills roll down into quiet lakes and rivers. These forest edges are some of the richest wildlife areas in Northern Ireland, home to birds, deer, and countless small mammals that thrive where water meets woodland. At one side of this habitat lies a wide, calm stretch of water, a tribute to the winding channels of Lough Erne and the moat-like wetlands around Enniskillen. Here, the mute swans glide through the reeds, feeding on aquatic plants just beneath the surface. Their elegant movement brings a sense of stillness to the water, mirroring the real wetlands that inspired this part of the design. As the ground rises gently away from the water, the landscape transitions into a forest edge meadow filled with long grasses, wildflowers, and young trees. This kind of glade is perfect for the fallow deer and red deer, offering open space to graze while staying close to the safety of the woodland behind them. At the back of the habitat, a large hill rises above the trees, a natural feature inspired by the slopes surrounding Fermanagh's lakes and uplands. It gives the deer a vantage point and creates a sense of scale and protection, enclosing the meadow in a way that feels both wild and natural. As a final touch, a stone brick barn sits quietly at the heart of the enclosure, a shared shelter where all three species can rest together. Built to resemble the old farm buildings and outbuildings found throughout rural Fermanagh, it provides warmth, safety, and a subtle reminder of the human history that has lived alongside the wildlife here for centuries. The goal of this habitat was not to recreate a single location, but to blend together the very best of Fermanagh's landscapes: the water, the meadow, the forest, and the soft rising hills. It's a place where red deer, fallow deer, and swans can live side by side, each occupying the part of the landscape that suits them best, but all contributing to the calm, balanced ecosystem that we've built. Okay, so that took me absolutely forever, but I have officially wilded up our forest area, and it definitely looks like a full-fledged forest officially. I've also added in our Fermanagh Forest sign, which I think is really cute, and I added some of the animals obviously that we've also added in here. But yes, let's go have a nosy then at our finished habitat of our lovely Caldwell Meadows. Which I also have a sign for. Yep, there we go. Caldwell Meadow. And this is just to represent basically the end of our Fermanagh Forest, which is a bit of a bittersweet thing because it's sad that we're ending another area so quick, but it is also exciting because it means then that we get to start our next area, which I have been really excited for. So I suppose that's maybe time then to reveal what that's going to be. So just about here, as you can see, I've left a wee bit of trees there. I'm going to add a lovely path this way, which will then come over to maybe about here. And in this section, we are going to have our lovely Christmas town, which will be based on my hometown, Antrim. So I can't wait for that, and it's going to be really exciting and cute and cozy and festive, and it's just, oh, it's going to be good. Oh goodness, what's wrong? You're hungry? Why are you hungry? Oh, you're stuck. Oh goodness. Goodness. There. Is that better? No? Your space is not good. You don't have enough climbing space. You should. Has this maybe glitched out? Let's see here. Sometimes if you like delete a climbing piece and then re-put it back in, it sometimes sort of resets everything. Yeah, there we go. Okay, good. I don't know why that happens. And yes, I know you're hungry, but if you go have some food, you will be much happier. I actually just realized there it said about the quality of food. So if we go into our zoo, let me pause it, and we go to our animals, we can actually go to habitats. Where is it? Good. And we can see which quality we can get. So now that we've actually researched a lot of this, we could probably put their quality up. So 3, put it all up to 3 where we can. Oh, badgers haven't been done yet. Neither have the deers. Howling cattle sorted. The bear is 3. Yep. And basically what this does is it increases the welfare of the animals that are eating it, and it makes it more like natural to them. Ask us. Actually better go check up on them because we have our little kittens and I haven't looked at them in a while, so we'll do that in a second. Just want to make sure everyone is getting the best possible food they can because it's only fair. There we go. And there we go. Create 2. Oh, is the Timberwolf still being researched? Is that why? Yes, I know, Tegan. What else is wrong? Pet research. Feed research. Yeah, Timberwolf still being done. That's okay. That's still good. So we're getting through that rightly. High amount of litter. So there is litter in there. That's not terrible. We could maybe do with adding a bin in though, just in case. Because that could just be the problem, is people are being a bit of a turd. They're going into our habitats and just throwing stuff everywhere, which is extremely ignorant, but unfortunately it does happen in this game. We also had a big litter issue over here, but I did add in lots of bins there and it seems to be clearing itself up quite well, which is great. Let's also just check then our staff before we end the episode, because I want to make sure everyone is trained up, and I also want to make sure everybody has an efficient workload where possible. So if I untick everybody, so our vets are completely fine. Our keepers, you have a high workload, but that's because you're not fully trained in the Nuri Knights. Because this one is fully trained. Mothman's fully trained in the Nuri Knights, and he is doing great. Lough Erne, actually, I'm going to rename you. So you're a Nuri Knights, which means that you need to be a ghosty type thing. Let's call you the Ghoul. And if we go on down, yep, all very good. Our educators are having the best time ever. Energy's low, but you're still got a good workload. Low workload, so Dracula has a low, but that's okay, that makes sense because... Actually, since it is low, I suppose I could maybe also add... wonder if it's worth adding the Nuri Knights mechanic into our Fermanagh Forest, because that's bigger. Or maybe I should just put him into everything. No, I'll just leave it Nuri Knights for now. That's okay. Or let me know in the comments actually what you think. These are all good. And our fenders are all good except Dolly and Carla and a couple. Okay, so there's a couple of these aren't doing good, but then other ones have low workloads, so I feel like they just need to work that out themselves for obviously whereabouts they're wanting to work, because obviously they can currently go wherever they need to. So I think that's more of a them issue. We also need to sort out some more of our animals because things are maturing. And we have adopted 5 out of 4 habitat species, which is great. So we close that. How much later we've sorted that. Let's go over to our chickens. Are you doing with space? Yous are starting to run low again. So let's go to sleep. And animals. I might just put the chickens on contraceptives. I feel like it might be time because they are breeding like crazy. Hey, and Solo Dotty Nugget. I need you to stay on contraceptives. We do by age, is that a thing? Oh, maturity, yes. Let's go the other way. Okay, good. So, yeah, if they're all on contraceptives, then we can release to null or sue or sell these ones that have just grown up, which is great, and that will give us all a nice little break from the incessant chicken. Like, look at that. They breed so much. Quick trade, 381, that's always nice. So that should be them sorted if I hit play. Animal has escaped. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, please don't be something bad. I have no words. I have no words. I suppose this is my own fault for not checking if they could escape. Of all the things that I thought would escape, I didn't think it would be a swan. Well, it's official. Every single animal in this habitat has officially escaped, guys. So, what is this? Jumpable. Oh, goodness me. If we just add some rocks, I think, in probably the best bet. That's all walkable. And it's because of here. It is walkable, isn't it? Yeah, walkable. Goodness. Gosh, did you have to escape? It's so funny. Right, you haven't actually escaped yet, so I can move you. So I'm just going to chuck you back over here, and that will do you. Then I'm going to quickly fix this up. And then I will do a lovely flyover of this area. Don't forget to leave some names and different things as well, suggestions for our new animals and some of the remaining animals, because there's still quite a lot that don't have any names, and it's always nice to get that in there. And also don't forget that if you are a first-time subscriber and you've commented for the first time, I can add you in then to our staff rota, and you'll be in the zoo. And I do plan to eventually add in an area to honor my subscribers, but we will get to that eventually. But for now, I think that is more than enough for this episode, and I've really enjoyed the Fermanagh Forest. It's really nice, and if I turn off this, it came together so well. Like, it looks like a forest, which is just great. So yes, I think that is more than enough for this episode, and I hope you enjoy the flyover, and I will see you all soon. And that brings us to the end of today's episode, and the end of the Fermanagh Forest area. Our deer and swans are settling into their new meadow and lakeside home, and the forest now feels complete, from the foxes and wolves to the badgers, beavers, and now this final peaceful glade. If you've enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!